Good evening. We are the hosts of the Developers Network. This is Fahad Khan and Yelena Neal. This Developer Network is the second Wednesday of every month. We have a great host of people that come along, architects, planners, investors, developers. Tonight we have Monty Nawaz, Agent M, speaking tonight on the golden rules of estate agency.
Finally get to meet the big man himself.
Good evening, everyone. We've got an action-packed evening. Monty's going to be speaking a little bit later on.
We're running quite late tonight, so we'll jump straight into the development panel, and then we'll have a little networking break. After that, we've got an amazing speaker lined up, Monty Nawaz, the one and only Agent M. We're going to be finishing the night off hopefully around 9 o'clock, and we'll be heading over to the restaurant, literally across the other side of this building, for networking dinner.
We'll have the speakers do a little intro, and then we'll pass the mic around. Everyone can just do a quick introduction as to who you are, etc.
I used to run an estate agency for 22 years, and I now run a private equity fund where we buy houses and literally turn ugly ducklings into beautiful swans and sell them to families that are going to live in there for a long period of time. I'm going to be sharing a little bit about estate agency as part of the talk, and hopefully you'll find benefits.
So I'm going to hand the mic out to the audience. We're going to time it to just have a quick 20-second intro max, so we can get around everyone and get the show on the road. Anyone got any questions?
And I was just wondering if the panel can share any experiences about what type of scenarios what type of developments, what type of sites are ideal for title splitting.
Recently I purchased a corner plot. It's on YouTube and it was a house. So I went to the viewing, looked at the house, straight away I knew it was a great deal. 3,000 square feet and it had a big garden. I knew that I could definitely split the garden and potentially get planning for a house. We're turning the 3,000 square foot house into flats.
10-minute networking break, so chat, we'll call you back in a few minutes. We're just going to do a quick whistle-stop tour of Prominent Homes. We started with Priors Hall in 2019, a site of 18 houses that we were going to develop. Got planning after 18 months, but eventually ended up selling, and we've been focusing on Mill Road for the last 2 years. That's been a heavy-duty project.
And if you'd like to come and visit us, see what we're up to, have a look at our developments, then please get in touch.
For anyone that's in the WhatsApp group, you could not have failed to miss Monty's presence. He's been ever present, always adding value. There's no better person I can think of to kind of give us behind the scenes information. Give a big hand please for Monty Nawaz.
We're going to be talking about estate agency secrets. Now, the key thing is, as part of your property journey, how important are estate agents? In terms of agencies, they provide a certain service and who uses them. And ultimately, the landlords are reliant on the agent to find them not the first tenant, but the best tenant. This is a small illustration of an ocean full of agents. Based on that, there's certain levels of agents. Income producing business for me was lettings and property management, and I had to make sure that my processes were bang on. I started my own agency at the age of 26, and we opened our office in Camden. So that was our Singapore head office, and then we had another office in Kuala Lumpur. The main thing that we focused on was sales and also property management. Are you now going to look for a safe agent for your next property management? Yes. I want to get the newbies involved, because the newbies are the ones that are going to learn. What does a sole agency mean?
Agency working by themselves.
Good. Sales agents help you find your dream home. And do you know what a family home is? Newbie number 2.
Is it a home that a family lives at?
So usually those family homes are what we call long-term homes. That's where somebody will be living there for a minimum of 5 years, and usually like 7 to 10 years before they decide to upgrade. Why do you live in there forever?
Because you love it.
Perfect answer, but yeah, no, very, very right. In 2017, I decided to sell, and then I focused on buying, refurbishing and selling. And once again, just like I wanted to be the best agent, I also wanted to be the best developer. I don't just develop a box standard house. I make sure it's the most stylish house in the location and it's the best one on the market at the right price. And it always flies out.
Hopefully you've learned something there. It's a lot to absorb. It's a speed learning session. Newbies, you've done really well. I think we should have a round of applause for newbies.
Wow, what a fantastic evening tonight at the Developers Network Central London. Monty absolutely smashed it, and the audience really enjoyed his presentation.
Absolutely.
His perspective about developer, how to approach the estate agent, the golden nuggets, how do you work this ladder, and what to speak in their language was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, great audience interaction. They asked lots of great questions. Everyone had fun and got involved. So yeah, another great event. Can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, it was great to finally meet him in person. For any developers, investors, contractors, anyone involved in property, definitely come on down to the next one. It's every second Wednesday of the month, so make sure to keep up with the Developers Network Central London, and we'll see you at the next one.
See ya.